A very good, a very happy Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here, joining you to bring you your latest weather and eye forecast, courtesy of On Target. Got another potential winter weather maker right here on the horizon. It feels a lot like Groundhog Day, right? Got this Clipper system diving down here south and east down to the Great Lakes through the Ohio Valley. We're going to have a very definitive line, folks, of where this Clipper system is going to be diving, bringing wintry weather here across the Commonwealth of Kentucky. The winter weather is expected throughout today to remain east of the region. Might catch a bit of a wintry mix or even some scattered light rain chances this afternoon. But the cold front that's going to follow back behind this will jolt through the region this evening into tonight. That's going to be bringing back colder conditions and the opportunity at some more light snow for us. So this is going to be our focus here in the short term. And then we're going to be watching and monitoring a much warmer pattern as we roll into next week. Section Bit Better Sky Cam getting us kicked off. We're going to need clear skies this morning, but cloud cover will be increasing as we work into this afternoon with the passing Clipper system, all right? Gold City looking nice and fine and dandy early this morning with that bright moon and stars shining on. Russellville Sky Cam, WRUS, partners down in that direction. Got the morning commute starting there on 431 and beyond. Again, underneath clear skies, we got twilight. We're going to have some rays of sunshine to enjoy early this morning. We're going to want it, folks, because it is another frigid start. We got readings that's located anywhere around the low all the way up to the upper 20s region-wide. The flats of Woodbury up in Butler County sitting at a frigid 22.6 degrees. Got the rest of the region near the 30-degree mark. Our winds are really going to kick up today. Before that cold front passes, those southerly winds are really going to take temperatures upward. And with some breaks of sunshine throughout the morning hours at least, hopefully we're going to see a drastic improvement in those travel conditions because Lord knows we could still use that. That is a guarantee. Jumping over here and talking about the model guidance. Short-term model guidance, what we're going to be focused on. You all just saw the setup that we had. Here we are working into midday and keep watching to your north. Right there along the Ohio River. As we approach midday, the 9 to 10, 11 a.m. range, this Clipper system will be taking a sharp dive south and east right across the Great Commonwealth. And again, folks, you can see that very definitive line. We might have a wintry mix that moves through here by mid-morning on into the early afternoon hours. Temperatures are expected to be well above freezing. That's the good news. But over here near Lexington, more of a wintry mix stretching downward to the south and east. Somerset riding right along the line here with all snow anticipated there across far northern and eastern Kentucky. This continues with the passing front, and then, folks, we get that northerly flow that we were talking about throughout this evening and throughout the overnight. And look at these little snow swalls sweeping down here off of the Great Lakes. So we're going to have another round of light snow to watch and monitor here across the region as we work throughout the overnight and into our Saturday morning. And by the time we roll into our Saturday afternoon, with any luck, hopefully we'll see some gradual decrease in that cloud cover for another nice warm-up as we finish out the weekend. Taking a look here at how our temperatures are going to behave, we're going to go on a major warm-up right before the front passes as we roll into the lunchtime hour. Combining that with rays of sunshine and brisk southwesterly winds, we look to hit between the mid and upper 40s. A few of us might even touch the lower 50s before the front passes. And then we go right back into the deep freeze. By sunrise on Saturday, we're back down to the lower 20s, folks. So any of that light snow that's falling might provide a very light coating out there on the roadways. Need to be aware of that. Then by the time we roll into our Saturday afternoon, we're right back between the upper 20s and lower 30s as far as high temperatures are concerned. In addition to this, folks, we're going to have some breezy, gusty, southwesterly winds throughout today. Look at this. Magnitude of 25 to 30 plus miles an hour as we roll into mid-morning, and then we roll into the afternoon right along and ahead of the passing front. These winds are going to be out of the south and west. That's really what's going to help warm us up out there as a result. And then the passing front, we get that northerly flow that's really going to send those temperatures tanking. We look like we're going to have to deal with breezy winds until we work into around lunchtime and thereafter on Saturday, whenever that pressure gradient finally loosens up. Let's take a look at the long term. Here we are looking at early this morning. We got this clipper that passes down through here off to the south and east. High pressure diving in here out of the north keeps us frigid cold throughout our Saturday. Then winds turn back out of the south throughout our Sunday for another major warming trend. And folks, take a look by the time we roll into mid-morning on Tuesday. Counterclockwise flow around low pressure. Clockwise flow around areas of high pressure is going to result in deep southwesterly flow. And it's going to be taking highs, folks. Some model guidance is pointing towards the mid and upper 60s for high temperatures on Tuesday afternoon. So whatever we don't get rid of this weekend, we're definitely going to put a dent in as we finish out the weekend and roll into the early and middle part of next week. Looks like we can have some scattered showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder or two as we work into the Tuesday into Wednesday time frame. We'll be watching there on Valentine's Day. We still got this tricky low that's popping up. It was much more pronounced if you recall in yesterday's video. But another little signal passing through there around Valentine's Day that we'll be keeping eyes on. But the overall outlook, a major warming trend and a warming pattern. Folks, we've been sitting below average since around January 13th or the 14th time frame. So this is a nice reprieve from that is for sure. Rolling into 3 weeks, closing in on a month. We deserve a bit of a warm-up, to say the least. All right, so jumping over here and talking about the short term. Got the chance of wintry precipitation today, mainly along the northeast of a line from roughly E-Town, Campbellsville, points north and east of that direction. Probabilities of snowfall amounts throughout today and tonight with those streaky little snow chances. We've got anywhere from a 3% chance to a 25% chance of getting a dusting of snow out of this. So, not very confident in us getting much out of it, but folks, anything that does fall with temperatures near 20 degrees tomorrow morning, it is going to stick, so be aware of the possibility of slick travel, right? Let's give you the full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast. We'll be up to near 50 today before the passing front arrives. Scattered snow chances overnight with lows in the lower 20s. Sunshine coming back into the fold throughout our Saturday, but staying frigid cold. Near 50 on Sunday. We'll be near 60 on Monday with loads of sunshine. A few of us might be making a run at 70 degrees come Tuesday afternoon. Then hit miss rain and storm chances takes us through our Tuesday night into our Wednesday with a much more spring-like feel, if you will. That's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather and night forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves. Take care.